If you watch the video from yesterday, you'll notice that I'm wearing the same shirt as I did yesterday. That's because I didn't change. I'm not gonna sit here and lie to you and act like, yeah, I showered last night. That didn't happen. There's a reason though. Not a reason, it's kind of more just an excuse. But last night, my cousin and 2 of my friends came over and we made chicken francaise and spaghetti and had dinner, and I made a fire in the fireplace and played catchphrase. So we played catchphrase until like 1 a.m. They all had work the next day, and I just, you know, I didn't feel like showering, so I just went to bed in the same fucking clothes. This is probably covered in smoke. By the way, can we just take a second to talk about United Airlines? Because I know this is like old news and I never talked about it or anything, but what the fuck is going on? So obviously they had that incident with the fucking David Dow guy or whatever. They like fucking slammed this Asian dude's head off an armrest and dragged him off a plane. Which my first reaction when I saw that video was not, oh my god, how could they do that to that poor guy? My first reaction was, oh, wow, he's gonna buy a gigantic house with all the money he's about to make off this thing. Obviously that whole situation was psychotic. Like this dude was like, sorry, I'm a doctor, I have patients tomorrow, I can't really, and then they started slamming his head off of shit and dragging him off the plane. Like, Jesus, relax. I saw a video that was weird though. It was him standing at some point on the plane and he had like some blood on his face and he just kept going, just kill me, just kill me. I mean, that's a little, you know, over the top and dramatic there. Just kill me. Like, relax. You just got roughed up a little bit. And you should be excited. I would have been excited. I would, you know, if someone hits me on a plane like that and I start bleeding, I'm like, well, I'm a rich man right now. Let me have another. Like, you know, 4 million, 10 million, 15 million. I don't know about the whole just kill me thing. I think he was just selling it at that point, which I'm a big fan of. I would have sold the shit out of that. If they would have been like, sir, can you please and grab my wrist? I'd be like, oh, no, look at it. You broke it. So I'm a fan of selling it. I just think he went too far with it. But not only that, so that whole shit happens. And then like 2 days later, someone's on a United flight and they go, oh, you know what? I forgot my phone charger, it's in my bag real quick. They go to the overhead bin, when they open it, a fucking scorpion falls down into someone's lap. Who the fuck is packing scorpions in their bag? Is that even, like, okay, we got toothpaste, shampoo, shirts, pants, scorpion, socks. And then fucking like a week later, this couple who's going on their honeymoon is sitting in their row. There's a guy sleeping over here, and they were the last ones to get on the plane. So there was open seats like 3 rows ahead of them. So they're like, let's just go sit there so we don't bother this guy. They went and sit there. Someone came over and was like, you guys can't fucking sit there. And they were like, oh, it's just the guy sleeping. He's like, you can't sit there. So they moved back to their seats. 5 minutes later, the fucking air marshal comes on like, yeah, you guys gotta get the fuck off this flight. And you're like, what the fuck is going on with this air? Like, are they just imploding? Like, what's going on? Jesus, United, you gotta figure it the fuck out. I've never flown United in my life, but I don't want to anymore. I don't want to get punched in the face or sit next to a fucking scorpion. And then something happened recently with another airline. I don't know if it was United, I don't know if it was something else, but some fucking woman brought a stroller onto a plane. And one of the flight attendants was like, you can't bring that on the plane, you can't have that. She's like, he's like, you can't, and he fucking ripped it from her, almost hit the baby and the woman, and then he tried to fight one of the passengers. Flight attendants, just hand out the fucking peanuts and do the safety fucking thing and shut the fuck up. Am I going too hard? I'm trying to help. I'm not trying to, like, you know, put down your profession or anything, because you guys have a very important, you know, thing that you're doing. But don't try to fight the fucking passengers and maybe get rid of all the fucking scorpions on your plane. How's that? Anyway, today I am trying to start a new routine here, which is why I'm vlogging, because it helps me stay on track and it helps me, you know, whatever, stay active during the day. But I have to eat right now. I'm gonna make eggs, eat, then work out. And then if this weather holds up, it's been shitty for 2 weeks now. It's just gray and rainy. So that's nice, but I might go for a bike ride or something.
Well, I was working out, you know, I was doing some sit-ups and some crunches, and then I got real fucking tired, so now we're here.
Alright, I just finished working out, and, you know, I just realized I'm completely out of shape. Not like even a little out of, 100% out of fucking shape, because I'm dead. I'll be honest, I finished my workout like an hour ago. I've just been laying here because I've been that tired. I don't know if I've said this before in a vlog before, but there's no like actual gyms around here. They're all like little CrossFit garage places that I'm not gonna go to. So I just bought a bench and some dumbbells, and like, I do a bunch of workouts like that. I've completely given up on strength. Like, I don't care about being strong anymore. I just want to not look like I had a nice body that melted. Oh, by the way, I just realized I went to my YouTube channel to check out how the video was doing from yesterday, and I hit 2 million subscribers. 2 mil. Holy, can you all everyone just send me $1 or 50 cents? I'll take $1 million. Anyway, I'm gonna hop in the shower now, and then we'll figure out what we're doing for the rest of the day.
Guy. Oh my, I found the stock fucking footage of this guy sitting in a shower. Why does this exist?
I just got a Facebook message from someone, and they were like, hey, it's been weeks. When are you gonna put out a new video? I just did it. There was one yesterday. How did you miss it? All right, so I decided that I'm gonna head to my mom's house and kind of hang out with everyone there, because I don't have anything to do tonight. Usually there's a podcast, Brodo Fantasy, that comes and they record in the studio, but they're not recording this week, so I have nothing to do tonight, so I'm just gonna go home and hang out with the fam. Are you sitting on Shannon?
Ow, it hurts.
So let me explain what just happened to me. First, I filmed like 10 minutes in one shot with my camera when I went to my mom's house. And then when I stopped recording, the camera was like, we fucked up. And none of the footage got saved, so it's all gone. So I couldn't film with that camera until I got back here and I started using this one. Train, shut up. Then when I get home, I go to grab this camera from the studio room and I pick it up with the tripod and I'm walking out and the tripod hits the bottom of one of my steps and I go fucking flying. I hit the floor so hard. My fucking side of my head is killing me because I hit the floor, my elbow fucking hit the floor. My microphone shattered. I don't know how it's working right now. It may not be working. There could be no audio on this, I have no idea, but the thing fucking shattered all over the floor. I put it back together and now I'm filming this. Vlogs are dangerous, but I am working on a script. I have this idea for a scripted series that I want to do, but not on YouTube. Like, I want to pitch it to like Netflix or something. Like, I don't want to shoot it. Like, I don't know what the fuck I'm doing. Like, I want professionals to shoot it. But I'm gonna start working on it tonight and see how far I get, and who knows, maybe in the future, like a year, 2 years from now, 3 years from now, whatever, it'll get made one day. But I think it'd be fucking awesome. Right now it's just an idea. I don't have any plan. I haven't like talked to anyone. I've never written a script before either, so this is all a first for me. So that's what I'm gonna be doing for the rest of the night. And maybe then I'll just go to bed, but I don't know, because last night I went to bed at midnight and then I stayed up until like 3 a.m. because I was trying to make myself cry by watching sad videos. I don't know why, I just got into this mood where I was like, I'm gonna cry right now. And I was putting on like Soldiers Coming Home. There's this Steve Harvey video, look it up. Type in Steve Harvey crying, and it's the one where he gets surprised on his birthday on his own show. And it's like this older white dude that like calls into his show, and it's like a guy that helped him out when he was like in his 20s and struggling, and he starts crying, and like that usually gets me every time, but last night that didn't do the trick because I've seen it too many times. What I did look up and what got me, I just looked up the end of Marley and Me. I was a fucking wreck. Got a nice cry out last night. I'm good now, you know? Maybe I'll do it again. It's kind of fun. Anyway, that's all for today's vlog. I'm not gonna throw anything at this camera because it's already been through hell today. So I'm just gonna politely get rid of it, close it. See you next time.